Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's the Heart Pirates TCG here, and I'm bringing you, this is table one of our locals at Casual Heroes last night. I think we were both 3-0 at this point, or 2-0, possibly. One of the two. And it's mirror match, Katakuri versus Katakuri. I'm going to be posting, I want to post like 2 to 3 videos, like match videos of table one per week. And then also, for my Patreon people, I'm going to be posting every video that I don't upload on here on Patreon for you guys to look at. I've been ignoring Patreon for too long, you know, since I've been back like 2 weeks, and I just didn't know what to do that would, you know, be good for you guys. But I feel like, you know, having, you know, giving you guys 10, 11 extra videos, you know, per month, you know, something like that. Maybe even, I don't know, I'm probably like per week actually, because, you know, there's you know, I'm going to be recording every table one game. I feel like that's actually the best thing. So be on the lookout for that on my Patreon. And then if you want to sign up for my Patreon, it's in my Discord. It's also, I'll put it in the link below too. But anyway, he wins the dice roll, opts to go second. I start off with a pudding, and pudding allows me to get something. I wasn't paying attention. And then he goes pudding right here. We had the same, oh, I'm sorry, I got Strusen because we had the same play, and he's going to get Strusen here too. And yeah, we literally had the same play. I search Strusen, he goes pudding, he searches Strusen right here. Yeah. I got a good memory, boys. Got a good memory. And then what does he do now? I'm waiting for him to say pass. He goes, nope. Plays another pudding. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. So he mulliganed in this hand. He mulliganed the hand before. He goes, this is decent, but I want to roll the dice. And the dice he rolled were loaded, I'm pretty sure, because he opened up absolutely insane. Double pudding, searching for a 2K and a 7 cost Big Mom. It's pretty good. I'm at 3 Dawn now. What I do is I put 3 on pudding and I swing 5 at life. And he goes, I don't want to take 2 life this turn, and I don't want to counter out of another 5. And I debate swinging, but I'm like, I already got the 2K out of his hand. What if that card is a trigger? So I just pass. I don't even attack with the Katakuri. I think that was actually a really good play by me. I got a card out of his hand, and I'm completely okay. Then he goes ahead and puts 1 on his Katakuri, looks at the top of his life. I look at mine. I go ahead and take it, and then I don't trigger into it. I'm pretty sure it was a Thunderbolt, and I was like, nah, like I'm not gonna. I definitely telegraphed that it was a Thunderbolt because I looked at his board. I gotta stop doing that. But anyway, I don't end up Thunderbolting. I'm just gonna use this discard fodder later. Then he's gonna go ahead and play a Parasparrow and pass his turn. And now I'm at 5 Dawn, and as you guys know, Katakuri doesn't have a whole lot to do at 5 Dawn, so I go ahead and swing 9 at life. I look at my top, and I'm going to keep it there. No, I'm going to put it in the back. That was actually I'm pretty sure that was actually a Shirahoshi, and I had good cards in my hand I didn't want to discard. So I just wanted to put that at the bottom, just so I get it when I need it, and then I go ahead and play a Sanji, and I pass. I don't believe I have a 7 cost Big Mom here. I don't believe I do. Honestly, I don't really know what I'm trying to do here. I did not open up great. I opened up pudding, which is fine. But I don't think I really had another like optimal play until like much later into the game, which is kind of Yellow's pitfall. Like we just don't really have a mid game. Which is why some people are switching to like the Peckham's build. I personally don't like Peckham's. So he's going to do the same thing I did turn 1. He's going to put 3 on pudding, swing 5 at life. I'm going to counter out with a smoothie and go +1 right there. And then he's going to go ahead and swing 6 at life. And I'm going to go ahead, and I believe I take this one too, because I just need to get some type of momentum rolling. I trigger into a Parasparrow, discarding that Thunderbolt, and then he goes 8 at life, and I go ahead, and he looks at the top of his life, leaves it there. I'm going to trigger into a Cracker, discard the second Thunderbolt that was in my hand. And now, guys, I am in the driver's seat here, because Cracker in the mirror match is the second most important card behind the 10-drop Big Mom. Cracker is absolutely massive, and if you just hold him out, like, honestly, I don't even attack with him until I really need to. If you just hold out with him, you can make just substantially like amazing plays. So I'm gonna swing 10 at life here, and the reason I swing 10 is I want to get the draw of Sanji, just get some more cards in my hand and utilize Sanji. And 10 at life, I'm like, okay, discard 3 2Ks, like I'm totally fine with that. Or you're gonna take 2 life and you're gonna go down to I believe 1 life. I believe he's at 3 right here. So I'd be actually in a massive advantage here. If he doesn't I thought he was, when I first talked to him about it, I thought he was at 4 life, and I said he should have taken it. But going down to 1 life is very scary, especially because he's only going to be at 8 Dawn next turn, I'm pretty sure. So I go 10 at life here. He has to discard 2 2Ks and or 3 2Ks and a 1K, or 3 2Ks to counter out, but he ends up going 2 2Ks and 2 1Ks, which is fantastic. Then I go 5 at the Parasparrow here. The reason I go Parasparrow here is because, like, I just need to get pressure off my board, so then, like, my Cracker can survive the next turn, because I already saw that he searched the 7-drop Big Mom next turn, so I know his play is either going to go Katakuri or 7-drop Big Mom and swing 7, so I just need some more cards in my hand to do that, and I need Cracker to, I need Parasparrow to get off the field so I can get some pressure off the field. And then I go 5 at life here, and he goes ahead, and I believe he takes this one too. So honestly, it was pretty much like him, actually, yeah, it was pretty much like him taking 2 life anyway, so he probably should have just taken the 2 life and then countered out of, you know, the 5 and the 5, because, you know, he ended up taking the same amount of life, but now he has, like, way less cards in hand, so I think that was actually a big pitfall from him. That got him in a bad position. And this Cracker just, I've won so many games of just like Cracker just putting in so much work. Like, people don't realize like how good he is. And then he is at less life than me, so Cracker's gonna go back to 5K. So what is he gonna do here? His yellow's turns are kind of telegraphed a little bit. If you've searched, you know, if they've searched for the cards. So he's gonna swing 7. When he swings 7 here, I go, okay, I'm not worried about a Katakuri. He's going to swing 7 at my Cracker, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to counter out to 8 right here using a Struzen and a Shirahoshi. And then I know he's going to play the Big Mom, which means he barely has any cards in his hand. I'm going to trash one of mine, and I'm going to be at less life than him. And I'm going to go for the kill next turn. That's what I do. Now, it was a little risky, yes, but I knew he had 2 10-drop Big Moms in hand, I believe. I don't know how I knew that. Maybe I looked at... Maybe I only knew he had 1, but like every Big Mom player has, or every Katakuri player has like 1, like, you know, Big Mom in hand at least. So I knew I had 1 in hand, but since I was going first, I was gonna be the last one to play it, and it just wasn't gonna be very good. If I'm gonna already be behind on resources, so that's why I did it. And I go, how many cards in hand? He goes 4, I believe. And so I'm like, okay, I have. Basically, you have no blockers, and I have I have a decent field presence, you know, to do some damage. Now, I do make a play that actually I believe was very important, and I'll explain why in a second. I'm like counting up my Dawn. I have a Bruli in hand, and I go 11 at life here, and I'm gonna try to crack his board. He's gonna go ahead and take it. He's gonna take the last one, and he's gonna trigger into oh, I'm sorry, it's the next game. It's the next game, guys. I'm sorry. I'll post that one too. That one's actually super funny. But he triggers into Cracker just in case I don't kill him this time, and then I go 7 at life here, and he goes 7, or then he discards 3 1Ks, and I'm like, okay, you have 2 cards in hand, and I go 8 at life, or 3 cards in hand, 8 at life, and they're all dead. So there goes the match. Didn't play none of us got to play a single Big Mom. Well, he played the 7-drop, but yeah, it was definitely it was definitely a crazy match. I feel like Cracker just puts in so much work. It's just ridiculous. And sometimes I won't even swing with him for like multiple turns because he's just so valuable. And like when you use him is the most important thing. So guys, let me know if you guys like these videos, and I'll keep making them. And if you guys want to check out the Patreon, that'd be dope. Like the video if you like the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.